what are you worried about from Man United? And where is the game won on Sunday? So what position of field? Where's the strength in the game, and what are you worried about from United?
Well, United have got individual players that can kill us, right? They have. Amad Diallo and Mbeumo are two very good players, in my opinion.
Don't forget Bruno.
There's not many times you don't see Bruno Fernandes have a good game. So I think when you've got Man United players that can do that, that's against any team, not just Arsenal, right? Yeah. But the reason I think that Arsenal have got a great chance of winning this game, not just because we're good defensively, because I think we'll dominate their midfield.
Right.
I think Rice and Zubimendi have been unbelievable. I've got to be honest. I think they've both been exceptionally good. And although I think Kobbie Mainoo coming back into Man United's midfield will make them better, I do think that we're going to have easily the better of
you
the
mentioned two midfielders, not the third. So is two enough to dominate that midfield? Or do you need all three ticking?
I think the reason I bring up Rice and Zubimendi is because I don't really think it matters too much who does play out of Ødegaard and Eza.
And obviously you guys beat us in the cup in penalties, but we're not. But I'm talking about in the league, 17-18 season. But even that, Michael Carrick, I have a little. I don't know what it is. I want to be confident. I want to be outlandish.
Say it.
But Michael Carrick, he's beaten us as well. When he took on, he was in charge when Ollie left, the 3-2 win as well. So
Ronaldo brace.
He has had some giant. He's done some giant killers. So I'm a little bit worried. I still think Arsenal do win this game. We're getting score predictions at the end.
British United were very, very good against Man City. I was very, very impressed. Cecil. I looked at how well they played and I thought, wow, this is actually a Ruben Amorim problem then, because this side actually isn't that bad. Like, they've got some very good players that can hurt teams. They've got Amad Diallo, they've got Brian Mbeumo. Both of those are back now. You look at them defensively and people might laugh, but I thought they were very good. And Lissandro Martinez and Harry Maguire probably played two of the best games I've seen them play in a long time against Manchester City and kept Haaland quiet. Kobbie Mainoo comes back into the midfield. I know he didn't suit the system of Ruben Amorim, but he's a talented boy. And it was a waste really for that 12 months him not playing. So I expect Man United to be a little bit of a banana skin here. I think we've got to be real about ourselves here, and I think I know what Man United are going to turn up, but I need an Arsenal to turn up, man.
Man United are one of the biggest clubs that spoil these parties. They're the ones that always are party poopers. They're known for that. So I don't want to get too carried away. I understand how this game will play out. I don't think it's going to be, I know I said in the intro about they're going to hold free. It's not going to be that. They're a very good side, even though they've had, with Ruben Amorim were poor. That what I saw at City shocked me. But I also looked at it and said, that first game we played against them at their place, I re-watched it again, and you lot were very.
We didn't.
I can't say we didn't deserve to win, but a draw would have been a fair result.
We lost that game for ourselves. Is how I look at that game. That game at the Emirates.
At your place, your place. I was shocked. I was there and I was watching. I was thinking, we done very well to get a win out of that game, and Dorgu was immense. Everyone was immense in that game for you guys, and I was like, oh no, Man United are going to be a problem. A few weeks later, we saw Grimsby Town and certain things. It just went over a cliff, but that's fine. I enjoyed all that, but now it feels like this could be that manager bounce off as you saw against City could be now happening, and Sunday does worry me a little bit as well, I must say. I think you mentioned Lissandro Martinez. I know there's some lazy journalism about him up against Haaland and whatnot.
I could go on for hours about that.
That was silly, because Lissandro Martinez, like you said, I've seen him. He's marshalled to Haaland many times, and physicality wise, he's a good defender. He is a good defender. When it comes to like our tricky players, maybe like a Jesus or whatnot, run at him, I think he might have a few problems there. But if it's Haaland, he would like the battle. He will like that. And I actually worry that Arteta's going to go with Gyökeres, but that's for Predicts 11 video. You can go check it out on the channel as well. That's not going to be my conversation, but that's what I'm concerned about. I think I'm happy you guys smoked City, because I think now there's an air of, hey, we can come here and potentially do that at Arsenal. And if I'm honest, if that happens, as much as I don't want to see the performance that we saw against at your place at the first game of the season, if you come with a certain amount of confidence that you can, open up and be expansive, I promise you, Arsenal will pick you apart. They will pick you apart. I know you got new energy, you're pressing high and all that, but I'm telling you, if you try and come here and try and play expansive football, that's never going to work. If you come here and stink out the place, which I don't know what our United are going to do. I don't know if they're going to sit in a low block and try and counter with Mbeumo. I'm very intrigued to see what he does. If he does that, that might be a bit difficult. But if he comes in and with the confidence of the City and you think, we can run with these lot, then...
Of course they'll do that. They won't come and play. I felt like they truly knew that Manchester City had some weaknesses and then they could get at them. I think they know Arsenal are just better defensively. If they want to come and play, they will lose, and they know that, because it's here, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they will. They're going to sit back, relax. They like Dylan's already said, their fans are already kind of said, well, we don't have to win here. We can come and relax. I think they're going to make it hard for us. This isn't going to be a 3-2 thriller.
No way.
Let's just say
no
that,
way.
Right? This is going to be a real tough game for both sides. And I think that goes for Arsenal as well. We just need, we're coming off the back of two quite disappointing league games as well.